Right, Yuki's quest continues. Presumably here to get some Ghost Glovewort. Can't imagine why else I decided to suddenly come down to the river like this. Because we don't need anything from the Moonlight Altar, do we? I don't think so, but this is my go-to spot for a bit of the old Glovey, as nobody calls it. Now we've got our cool Frostbite Scythe on the go. Will you stop with the rock flinging, you terrible bugger? Also, did I run over here for no good reason? No, there we go, there's a Ghost 6, that'll come in handy. Because yeah, we need a replacement for Paige, and I've got just the one in mind. But for that we're going to need Ghost Gloveworts as well. So I think I was planning on coming down here for Mimic Ghost Gloveworts, but we've got a whole bunch of characters using Mimics already. So maybe we'll do something a little more interesting with old Yuki Bum. We might also need to bring that other scythe back into play at some point, because our main scythe at the moment deals holy damage. And most of the final bosses will laugh in the face of our holy damage. So yeah, we might have to swap out the winged scythe at some point. Go back to regular scythe, or maybe even get a second grave scythe. If we can get ourselves a silver scarab, we should be able to get one to drop fairly easily, one would hope. Oh god, wasn't aware that the door head ant was on us. And on us he is, most definitely. But yeah, just get behind, stab it up. Jobs are good. Right, so we've got the Rani doll as well, so we could progress through to the Moonlight Altar if we wished. I don't know if there's much reason to. Well, pow. Get dead. Is there much reason to go up here? I mean, there's the bell bearing. That was cool. Yeah, I like the fact that these guys will pop each other. I like enemies that do that in general, whether it's the land squirts or anyone else. There we go, so a Ghost Glovewort Bell Bearing 2 could come in handy. Although we might have 1 to 5, 1 to 6 already. What would we put on our other side though if we did switch away from Holy? Lightning damage? Just more frost? I feel like that would be unnecessary really. They've already got bleed on them, but we could add even more bleed just to make it proc a bit quicker. And a Great Ghost, that's definitely going to be useful. Right, that should cause a bit of an explosion. That one, it looks like we'll have to get the old-fashioned way. Yeah, this is fun. Just watching them all pop. And then we'll get Big Ball Friend in as well. Ow. Is that all of them at last? You'd expect this treasure to be amazing with that many enemies. It's alright. Seen worse. Right, so where do we stand on Greats now? On Ghosts now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 we can buy. 6, 7, 9 and Great. So we need an 8 still, and we know we can find one downstairs somewhere. And then we can continue to go about whatever the heck our business was. Have we just aggroed one of the silver tiers and not the other? Didn't even know you could do that. Pow. Get dead. And the other one doesn't even have his shield. What a chump. Okay, they're just going to no-sell my lightning attacks. That's fine. Oops. No-sell that, friendo. Now you're guarding a moon, which we're going to take for no clear reason. Would definitely like to use those flowing sword and flowing hammers at some point though. In future runs. They do seem very cool. Wouldn't mind getting you a new armor set as well, Ukes. I'm not overly enamoured with this one. Now, it's definitely a Ghost 8, but where is it? Either way, we'll bob down and get the next Site of Grace. That could be our staging post to foray back up. With a few runes eaten, we'll have another level as well. Now, what are you? 9. Useful, but yeah, 8's are what we need. Is there another ghost over here though? Nope, I'm making stuff up. Very well. Now, more vigor's nice. We were hoping to get to 46 faith at some point, weren't we, as well? But more vigor is probably the focus until we get to 60. Now, how would you feel about some jump attacks? Good. I'm glad that's how you feel. And there's a Ghost 8. Perfect. Our mission was a success. It was a very short mission. And it was a roaring success. So now we can bob back to base, perhaps. We'll need to go and buy ourselves a Ghost Glove Wart 5, I think. Which means we probably need to eat some runes, because we're also going to level up someone. Right, and this is someone we've already leveled up to +3 actually, so that makes life a bit easier for us. What's up, Roddy?
I see.
It's Latenna! And we've run out of runes again. There we go, Latenna up to +10. Now, where should we take her? What have we got left to do in Farron? I guess we've not killed Malekith. I probably failed to kill Malekith and then gave up and went to get some new spirit stuff.
Don't was it?
But also, what do you sell in the way of armour at the moment? Because I do want a new armour set as well. I'm not super thrilled with this one. Yeah, let's bob back and see what's going on in Farum. Yeah, we've still got a fog door, so we didn't kill Malekith. We probably also didn't kill Placidusax. Thankfully, we've actually got the FP to cast it. She's got good damage. Ouch. So is old Beast Clergyman. So if he could stop hitting me for like a moment, that would be lovely. Now we've got Frostbite and Bleed as options. If we can land enough hits. Ow. Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's just... Ah, God. Jeez, that combo. The ground explosion came out before we could even roll away. I mean, Beast Clergyman's also fairly quick, all told. Don't go after Latenna, you knob. She's my friend. And she's not really very good at dodging your attacks. Which is kind of her weakness, I guess. Can't even see what's happening now. Right. So Latenna's almost dead already. That ain't good. And we've got no spare health. See, that time there was a delay on the explosion. That's what I was expecting last time. And that time there was no delay on the explosion. And then he follows it up with the double spin that insta-kills you. Right, let's go see if we can't get our runes back, shall we? If we actually lure this guy and not the others? That'd be curious. Now that's the one who explodes. So let's see what we can do. Yeah, we can kill that guy. But then whilst you're doing that, his mate gets involved. Good to know. Now, it's down here we left our runes, wasn't it? Yeah, as soon as they patch this, in 105, you can no longer just fling yourself down and trigger the button. So we're going to have to work our way through the full Haligtree. A total of 8 times. That'll be fun. Now, do we need to deal with old Putrid there? I feel like no. Oop. Do we need to deal with that room with the double Clean Rock Knights? The answer might be yes. Yeah, God, that's Revenant country down there, isn't it? Pow! And pow! Right, good. One down. Now you've buffed yourself, haven't you? Ouch. But despite that, we should be able to wreck you still if we don't run out of stamina 800 times. and then just roll backwards into that halo. Fair enough. I'm loving this whip's moveset. Double whip is just strong. Might be one of my favourites of the combos that we've tried so far. Oh, where'd you come from, cheeky get? Alright, can you actually hit us from here with your spinny discs? Or are they just going to keep hitting the door? The answer is get wrecked. Good to know. Now, are you even bothered by our presence? I feel like you will be when we try and approach. Yep. And I'd rather not take you on with less than full health. Lovely. We confuse them with the old stand in one place, jump up and down, and whip like a mad thing strategy. Now, there's a guy in here who's having a snooze. Do we need to worry about what's higher up? We do, don't we? Because there's stuff up there that Annie needs. Although, can we actually reach it from here? Maybe not. We'll have to find another way. But we found it before, so shouldn't be that difficult. Yeah, we'll head back past this pile of corpses that we created earlier. And then, what if we were to drop off there? Oh, I've got another clean rock knight by the looks. Very well. What treasures were you guarding, my friend? Oh, you were guarding Finlay. Cool. And then do we go up this beam? Oh. Yes. Grab ourselves a somber. And if we look over here, root round in this man's bumhole. A seedbed curse, and that may well be the final one that we need. So next time we get to a site, oh Grace, might be worth popping back and seeing old friend, Poop Friend. Now we should probably explore that bottom area at some point. It's probably going to cost us a level's worth of runes whenever we do it. What happens if we try and ping you from up here? I'm guessing you can't teleport to where I am. What if we drop onto that little rooftop though? Can you teleport up onto here? Would you like to try? Just thinking about it. Yeah. Now it gets dicey. But now he falls off again. Gives us time to heal before he inevitably ports back up. Or does he? He's thinking about it. Now he comes. Or does he? No, again, he's just a bit confused. There's probably less stupid ways to fight this guy. But yeah. This is just fine for now, I think. Where'd that Clean Rock Knight go? They're still down there. They noticed us, so it's probably not a good idea to drop off. And just yet. Now they're confused and stuck in the doorway. Brilliant. Pretty sure that Revenant's got glowing eyes as well, so he's probably worth like 7 million runes. Come on, you worked your way up here once. You know how to do it. Or maybe you don't. 60k! 60k for killing a Revenant. Madness. Now that Clean Rot's just chilling. That's a Lord's Rune, very nice. Yep, I feel like there might be one out there. I don't know what it is that gives me that impression. Yeah, and then we can't move because we're trapped and we're dead. Dang. That one had glowy eyes as well. That was another 60k's worth of runes right there. What's up, bro? Got another curse for you.
Curse you, Golden Order. One day, you'll get what's coming.
He really loves what he does. You've got to give him that.
Curse you, Golden Order. One day.
Excellent. So I'm not sure now how many that is we've administered. I thought that was 5. But I guess not. Because otherwise that should have done it. Maybe I'll try a quick reload to the area just in case. Nope, still just cursing the Golden Order. So I guess we need more. Where did we get the others? We got one from Boggart. There's one in Leyendell in the room at the top. I'll look it up at some point.